Thank you. Yeah. Hello, everybody. You all look really amazing with a very beautiful smile on your face. Yeah. I would like to share a very, impacting experience in my life when I was like 11 years of my age. Uh, so, like, who all eats non-veg here? Everybody. Okay, so you is a vegetarian and you are the vegetarian, ma'am. Okay. You're vegetarian, okay. So everybody enjoys chicken and mutton who are eating non-veg? Enjoy? All right. Okay. This story is about like the impact why I stopped eating chicken. So it's a little bit, I just want to share with you all regarding it. So when I was like 11 years old, so it's a summer holidays. So I went to my grandmother's home. So my grandmother, she welcomed me, and I was so happy on that day. She given me some chocolates and nice fruits to eat. Then after some time, I went outside, and there are like a couple of my old friends. Like whenever I visit my grandmother's home, so they started coming to me, and we engage in playing like jula and games and everything. So it was around like 4 o'clock in the evening. The sun was going down. The temperature was like little warmer at the time, but not warm as now, because at those times like the temperature was like quite okay, even it's a summer. So my mother's younger brother, he's my mama, uncle. So, and he was sitting with two other friends of him on the bench. And as I was playing with my friends over there, and I went to him. And they were discussing about like, tomorrow morning, let's go to a Mehboob Nagar forest and try to hunt an animal. So behind this thing, my grandfather was a ex-army person, and he went to a Burma war. He fought there. He came victorious, and he went to Dubai at the Arab countries at the time, and he came back. So from the government, he had a license to hold a gun in the home. So my mama was like little bit fascinating about the hunting and everything. Then they were discussing about like tomorrow morning we go to hunting. We start at the 4 o'clock. Then I went to my mama. I said, mama, I also want to go. Then there is another friend of my mama. He's a Tamilian. He's dark and very handsome. And there is one Anglo-Indian. He's tall and he's wearing short. And the Tamilian told me, you're too young to go to a forest. Maybe what if any animal come and if you are busy in hunting something catch hold of. And the Anglo-Indian, he told, don't worry, he is the person, he'll learn from now. So my mama said, he's a very brave, okay, you go and play. Tomorrow morning I'll wake you up. Then I went from them to my mom. And I said the same story. Tomorrow morning, mama, they are going to hunting. So I also want to join them. My mom looked me from down to top. What are you speaking? Is this a joke or something you're telling me? Go and sleep now. It's time to have your dinner. Go and sleep. Then I was a little upset. Then I slept like very sadly. So my mama noticed that, like when I was having dinner. Then in the early morning, 4 o'clock, I was like, very deep sleep. So my mama came to me and he pulled the blanket off me. Then I was noticing that like somebody is trying to wake me up. Then I suddenly saw my mama. I was happy. Then he said, chalo, let's go. Then, okay, I was so happy, excited. And they were completely prepared with there was a white gypsy, and they were packed with some water bottles. and they were packed with some bread packets and some biscuits. So they said, come on, hop in. Then we started going to Mehboob. So it was like a early morning, 5 o'clock. So the time we reached, it was like around 9 o'clock in the morning, because the roads were very narrow, and it was like a kind of a gravel road, and it was very thick forest at the time. Then after we reached, so the vehicle went till extent. After that, we have to walk. Then they parked the vehicle, and the Anglo-Indian friend, he was guiding the way. So he was having a very big knife in his hand. We call it as a machete. Okay, that is the thing which will help to cut the bushes. So he was making the way for us. So I was in the between. There was a Tamilian brother and my mama, and there's Anglo-Indian. I was in front of my mama. Then we were walking, and he was cutting on, like they're shifting the job. Like one person is like, cutting down the bushes, and another, we are walking into the deep forest. So in between, we started hear like some sounds, like, the wolves were like, shouting, some like, elephants were like, kind of roaring. So it was like a very scary, and it was very frightened I was. And as it was summer, the sun was very strong at that time. So we were feeling very thirsty in between. And they carried some like water bottles with them, and as everybody started drinking, the water was about to be finished. And as we are entering into the deep into the forest, they couldn't find any animals. So, and the plan was, once they reach the forest, they hunt an animal, they make a bonfire, barbecue, they have it, and they come back. So with the confidence they started, and they didn't carry much food with them. They only had the bread packets with them. And like I was having that bread packet, they're feeding me because I was child. And it was like I could see their faces like, will we find the animal today? Will the hunting will be successful today? They were having confusion in their mind. So then after that, they were exhausted, tired, and there was a very big peepal tree. So at the down of the peepal tree, we started resting. After a couple of minutes, nobody was talking. So there was a couple of birds which were flying in the sky. So my mama said, okay, now nobody is talking, so keep quiet. So he took a rifle, the gun in his hand. He came out of the peepal tree, and he was targeting the juncture of birds which are going in a line. So he came out and he shot one bird. So one bird, like, it fell down like round, rotated, and fell down on the ground. The place where we were staying, it was like almost 10 meters away from the place where we were resting. So after that, like the Tamilian guy, he was very ready to go and catch the bird. But the Anglo-Indian said, no, we are not going. Stay here. But like, I was surprised. Why? Now the bird is fallen. It's dead now. So you can go and get the bird, right? And cook it and like have it. But he said no. Then after some time, all the birds in the sky, they flied away, except one bird. Except the one bird in the sky, it was there, it was like circling there only. Then after some time, my mama went outside of that peepal tree, and he took his gun, he targeted the bird and shot it down. So when both birds were on the ground, so then they went they got those two birds and they nicely did the dressing, they did barbecue, and we had the food. But the impact which impacted me on that same day was, I actually wondered for a very long time why he asked me to stay. Why he asked me and everybody to stay, not to go and get the first bird. And then like after the discussion with them, they said the bird might be the brother or the sister or the wife or like, of the bird which has fallen on the ground. From that day, like, I felt I'm never going to touch any chicken or any birds in my life. And till today, I don't eat any non-veg. So it's a very short story of mine. Sorry if I take some much time.